Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you sometimes struggle to keep up your language learning routines while you're on vacation or while you're traveling, you found the right video. Los geht's! My name is Dustin and I'm an IT project manager from Germany. On this channel we create content that helps us to be more productive, to learn new things, especially languages, and to live a happier and more fulfilling life. Today I want to show you 7 tips to keep your language learning consistent while you're traveling or while you're on vacation. This topic is currently relevant for me because I'm traveling for 2.5 weeks now through the south of France. That's also why the environment is changing. Despite the traveling, I could keep up all the language learning routines and do all the other fun stuff and activities during vacation that I normally do. Even though the activity is filled up most of the day, like doing stand-up paddling or visiting some cities, doing city trips and all those kind of things. Okay, let's dive into today's topic. First of all, use apps on your smartphone that you can easily use at any place, wherever you are or wherever you go. Learning with books isn't bad, but you have your smartphone normally always at hand, and most apps are designed in a way that you can easily just use them for 1 or 2 minutes in between. Normally you don't have much friction to use them. Yes, it's nice to learn for an extended period of time in a row, but often while you're traveling that's not possible. Life can get stressy and chaotic, so it's important to have robust tools at hand. If you learn by the book, try to probably plan that more in advance and do that in times where you're doing less traveling. Second, you like reading during your vacation? Try to read a book in your target language. You can go to a bookstore and buy one. And this way you also have like a souvenir from your vacation and something you can relate to that. The nice thing about a physical book is that you can read it anywhere and also where the sun is shining, so that doesn't pose a problem. For example, staring at a smartphone screen at the beach is often not that pleasant. Third, set yourself realistic expectations and also set yourself low streak goals. I really like to use apps and tools that show me a streak, like 1000 days of drops or I don't know, 500 days in LingQ or something. This motivates me a lot personally, but keeping up a streak can be also a chore. It can stress you out and it can prevent you from doing projects in language learning or even in other domains. It can keep you from doing all the other stuff in life that are important to you. Remember, time is limited, so we should really be conscious about what we are doing with our time. That's why I really like to set the bar low. Set the most minimum streak of the lowest amount of time you need to invest to keep it up. This would be, for example, in drops 5 minutes a day, in Speakly 5 new words a day, or in LingQ 100 coins per day. You can always do more, but to keep your streak up doesn't take much time and you are still moving into the right direction. Small steps each day will lead in the long run to huge results, and often it's the way when you are starting doing your streak and doing the work to fill up the daily streak, and you have some more time, then you're normally using that time and doing even more learning. So yeah, don't worry too much about that. Number 4. Are you traveling into a country where your target language gets spoken? Then I got something for you. Try to shift your language learning to that specific language if you are learning multiple languages, even before you start to travel. And then also during the travel, try to focus on that specific language and do the other languages on the side with the least minimum amount of work. Then you can also find yourself a project in your target language that's currently relevant. Like I already mentioned, buy a book in a bookstore and read it throughout your vacation. Then try to create opportunities to speak and to interact with other people of your target language. Number 5. But my partner doesn't speak the target language. If a full immersion is not possible because your partner or your friend is not learning or is not speaking the target language, still try to converse and interact with other people in the target language and act as a translator for your partner or for your friends. This way you will also learn and you will feel quite useful. And your language learning will pay off. I'm currently in the same situation and yeah, I can assure you it's working and you will progress. Further, you can try to motivate your partner or your friends to learn with you. You can also act as a teacher and give them the basics of the language at hand, or give them some useful phrases that they can use in everyday speech. By teaching others, you yourself will also grow and learn new things. Then number 6, use dead time. Like when you are driving or when you are waiting for something, try to listen to stuff, try to listen to content that's useful for your language learning. Listening to stuff is one of the most powerful things you can do because it takes low effort, you can do it while doing other stuff, and it can be done for a longer period of time in a row. I already did a video about that and how to find time for language learning in general, and I will link it here. Then number 7, last but not least, don't stress yourself out too much. Take a break. This applies to if you are on vacation or also if other stuff needs more time. In the end, language learning is a tool to create opportunities in life and for your personal growth. If you stress yourself out or if you can't disconnect, you will suffer in the long run. Sometimes we need to recharge our batteries. By now you know me and I'm into productivity and those kind of things, but we should always make sure to try to listen to ourselves and to not burn the candle from both ends. If streaks are ending, reflect about them. Were they useful even in the first place, or was it good that they ended? Is it time to try something new? Don't be too hard on yourself. I hope you liked this video and found it useful. Further, as I already mentioned, I already did a video about how to find time for language learning, and then I have also a playlist about the best apps and tools which I'm currently using. Also, make sure to leave me a like and a subscription to the channel, and to not miss anything going forward, click on the notification bell. Thank you very much for watching and see you the next time.